Ohio gozaimasu, minasan, welcome back to a new video. We have a really exciting video today. I'm just about to start up the S15 because we're going on a little trip up to Meguiars HQ. Before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed and you've been enjoying this content so far, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get back to the video. As you can see and hear, it is raining, so it's not the best day to take the S15 out. And obviously we're going up to Meguiars and it's a cleaning company, so hopefully we're going to clean, because it's a bit embarrassing turning up in a, in a really dirty S15, because it's not dirty now, but with all of the rain and driving on the M25, who knows. So as you can see, we're just waiting right now for the S15 to start up, and we need to go get some fuel, so we're going to run off, get some fuel. And I hope you like this, because I'm using my DSLR. I remember to bring it with me, and I think the quality, especially in low light, is usually a little bit better, just a little bit. So until we get a new phone or a new camera, I think we might have to use this. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Also, have a look here. We have a Brid. We have a new Brid towel which I picked up in Japan to match the Brid seats. So really stoked on that. I think it's almost warm. We're gonna go ahead to get some petrol. So we've now stopped halfway at Oxford Services. It's a lot further than I thought it would be. However, just having a little bit more breakfast, but the car is filthy. It's raining so much today. Well, it was, it's obviously not raining now. So the motorways and the M25 are covered in stuff. And just look at the state of the Sylvia. It's a good thing that we're going to Meguiars. Like, it's all up everywhere. And look at the front bumper, not the Seawest bumper. But it's okay. You guys know what the exhaust looks like clean? This is disgusting. Disgusting. Anyway, so we've just made it. It has been a very long drive. The car is absolutely filthy. Sorry in advance, Meguiars. But yeah, take a look and hopefully they give me permission to film. It's here. This is sick. This is really cool. Let's head on in. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. So right now we're just giving it a quick wash. Like a rinse down, because it was absolutely filthy. And then I think we're going to go inside. I'll be able to show you around and yeah, look at some of the cool cars. I've just had a look in there and it is really cool. Some of the builds are really amazing. They've got a cleaning bay as well. I'm going to step away from that so you can actually hear me. They've got a cleaning bay as well, which is I think where we might be heading. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure on the plan of today. But I'm really excited, really thrilled to be here, having a good time. And everyone who I've met so far is very nice, so hopefully get to introduce you. It's currently raining again though, so as you can see on my glasses, not very nice, but very thrilled to be here, and let's crack on. To show you the difference. Oh no. As you can see, we're now inside. We got a little bit wet, which is why the hair is everywhere, but just been taken through the process of what we're going to be doing. I think we're going to be using a little bit of clay on the roof. You said the bonnet.
We might go over the whole car just to cover our bases. Yeah. We've got the whole day, so we might as well get it all into the best place possible.
Very good point. Good point. So we're going to try and make it look as nice as possible. I'm going to try and get some shots and explain things to you. But this is what it looks like. Am I allowed to show over there quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. This is essentially the HQ in the UK, and they've got some really cool cars here. I don't know where to start. I suppose we'll start with the Jag. This right here on some amazing wheels. Absolutely everything here is slammed, by the way, apart from this. You never see these. You never see anything like this on the road with the Renaults. But it's nice to see. Obviously it's got the rally body kit on, just absolutely slammed. Really quite cool. I'm not entirely sure what this is, so I'm not going to embarrass myself. but it's got a screamer pipe coming out the bonnet. Oh, it's a Volvo. It's an old Volvo. That is pretty cool. Again, fitment is on point. And then we have the obvious Advan Yokohama Civic, which again, very nice. You see these quite a lot in England, but it's very nice to see a clean one. And then we've got the Meguiars van, which is really, really cool. This old Ford van, very nice. We've got, I think this is a Crown Victoria, I believe. Again, slammed with a bit of camber on it, but very nice. That's really cool. That is really cool. I like that with the old light, the old fog light. To protect and shine. That's very, very cool. And then we've got this. So that is a walk around of all of them. Absolutely tucked. Oh, the paint. I don't know if you'll be able to see this in person, like on the video, but the paint is just incredible on this. The metallic is just wild, and that's only on the roof in the rear quarter. This is where we are over here, about to start getting ready for the cleaning. Yeah, I can't really hear too much on it.
And it just feels, it's like the wings now, there's just, in fact the wings now feel a little bit grippy.
Oh yeah, in comparison, yeah, I feel that.
So it's not, like I said, it's not really a visual thing, but playing benefits you from taking off that stuff from the surface. Yeah. Which then allows us to go in, cut the paint back, and give you a much better reflection.
Yeah, got it. Cool, thank you. So we've just clayed the top. I've never clayed before, so bear with, but it feels a lot smoother. We're going to do a machine polish, I think, and it should get up some of the, like here, I don't know if it will pick up on camera, there's like a little spot here where it's a little bit, you know, not too nice, but it should give it more shine is what he's saying. So, cool, let's crack on. Right, so we've finished clay barring the entire car, and now we're going to be doing...
We're going to use Ultimate Compound, not for its swirl removal abilities, but for its paint cleaners. White cars generally don't show up swirls that much. There might be some in it, but I can't really see them. But it is a little bit yellow in places. So the paint cleaners in Ultimate Compound are going to help take that yellow back to white, basically.
Cool. I've never done this before, so a little bit nervous, but it's looking nice so far.
Yeah,
so,
it feels nice now.
Yeah, it does. That's the main thing. Everything sort of feels a lot smoother. Your side's probably a lot smoother than my side.
Or I rushed it and yours is better.
Maybe I rushed it too. Maybe it's not that good.
There's a few main things with machine polishing. We're using DAs, so DAs don't generate a load of heat. The rotary will generate a load of heat and you risk of burning through. With a DA you'll risk of burning, you have to almost try to burn through. We're using a polishing pad because we're cleaning the paint rather than trying to give it a deep cut. And you want to try and keep the pad flat, because if you don't keep the pad flat you let air in and it's not really going to do anything either. It's quite simple. We'll get you to go through it. But if you've got any experience with like any sort of power tools or anything like that, you won't find this an issue.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
So we're going to do 5.
Happens to me too.
5 little blobs on the panel. I'm actually going to start on the roof, so I'm going to come over here. Now I'm going to preface this with, I don't know how much it'll show up on camera. Because
that's fine.
White tends to reflect so much in camera that you can't really see that much. But we're going to work in sections, so I'm just going to stamp out the product, and this is mostly just to make sure we don't have any high spots, because then we'll just fling the product everywhere. It's also just to spread it out so you've got kind of an even coating over the whole car. And then starting at 3,800 OPM, which is 4 bits per minute, we're just going to spread it quickly first. And I'm going to wind up to 4,800 and move about an inch a second and just work it into the panel. Right, follow that. will wipe that off.
Oh wow.
And then it should look, it's so hard to tell on white, but it should look a bit brighter and the clarity and the reflection is better.
Yeah.
Especially if you compare like this rollover edge to this rollover edge.
Yeah.
You can really see that there's a lot more clarity in the reflection.
Oh yeah, wow. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on camera, but we haven't touched this side. But then here, so much more clear. Like it's just a bit hazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
yeah,
and a little
exactly
yellow.
That. Yeah, it's just that reflection being interrupted.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway through. This side has been completed. I need to finish the bonnet. The windscreen's a different story. We'll talk about that another time. But this side here with the spoiler has come up a lot better. It almost matches the colour now. So with a bit more work, it might actually match the colour fully of the car. This, no luck. Whoever did this, not a great job. But we'll crack on, we'll carry on, and we'll show you the end result. This is the finished product. It's all looking incredible. I've never seen it look like this before. Everything down to the wheels just looks amazing. And we even went over the headlights here, so they've never looked, I've never seen them like this, let's say that. Really, really happy with how it looks. Thank you, it's been a great experience.
It's been really fun.
It has, for washing a car, it's quite fun.
Doing the inside bit is quite fun. Washing a car in the rain.
Yeah, the start was a little bit.
We're done.
We're done. I can't believe that we've washed a whole car in, I mean, usually it takes me probably an hour and a bit.
What, to just wash it?
Yeah.
There was two of us.
There were two of us.
It looks good, it's protected.
It's protected, that's the main thing now.
Yeah, so now when you leave, do 2 hours home and get covered in dirt again, the chip just rinse off.
Yeah. We're very hopeful for that. Just finished it and it's raining like hell. So that is it with the day at Meguiar's. They've been kind enough to give me a few things here and there, which is super kind. I can't thank you guys enough. Maybe I'll tell you when I get back about the reason this came about. But yeah, because it seems very random for me to just be at Meguiar's in England to get my car cleaned. There's a good reason for that. It's quite funny, to be honest. But I had a really good time. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Meguiar's. If you've got this far in the video and you've enjoyed the content, there's plenty more to see. So check out the link up here or down in the description box for the playlist on Japan. Hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next clip. I'm going to drive home. It's like 2-3 hours at the moment.